Hey guys, SDL Minecraft here today, and today I'm going to be showcasing a new 1.10 command. So the house will be explained sooner or later behind me. I'll be explained. So anyways, we're going to start. All you have to do is copy and paste the commands. Control C, highlight and Control C to copy, and then enter command block Control V for that. So then power the block. This is by Moral. He's pretty good. So first you have to do scoreboard players set mana at P. Man is like energy. And then 999, 999, 999. Enter. You have to. Man is fine, right? Let's see. So. Oh, it has to be capital. Okay, wait. One more thing. I've got to do that again. There we go. This time I did the commands correctly. Fourth, fifth try, I think. So what you're going to need is a enchantment table, which kind of makes sense. So according to the video, what you need to do is, let's go over here. You need to place this here, and 2 blocks and down, you do this. These are the ingredients for the fire thing. So all the ones need a gold block, a stick, and an ender crystal. So you just do this. So with blaze powder, you get the fire wand. Now, while you're holding it, you should have a snowball in your offhand, and it'll disappear when you get out of it. But that's the spell. Yeah, basically how it works is it's a snowball that has levitation to keep it up, I think, and then with particles behind it, and set blocks fire onto the entity that lands on. So that will set any mob on fire. Pretty deadly weapon. So next we are going to take the air wand, which you need the normal stuff plus an end rod. Now, so the air wand will make them float up, which is super cool. And then it will actually kill them when they drop down normally. They should normally die as soon as they drop down, which is super cool. I think you have to do it twice, but we're just gonna whack them to death with a hoe. But you see, you did that with the sword. So hold shift and right click to actually do this. You will be immune to fall damage, but to this fall damage while you're doing so. So you could go pretty much almost as high as you want, but you won't take any damage. Just don't abuse it because sometimes it doesn't really work. It's command block creation, not a mod. Mods work. Command block creation, not always. So next, okay. So if you put the wand in a chest or something, while you have it in your hand, you're going to lose this spell. Get rid of that. So with the wither skeleton skull and the normal stuff, you can create a death wand. Now this will shoot projectiles. Little death projectiles. The black particle effect. And I don't think it will hurt undead mobs, but it will hurt this is a undead mob. That's not an undead mob, but undead mobs like skeletons, pigmen, wither skeletons, and zombies plus husks will be immune to that. So it's like having smite on the bow. So next you'll need a block of gold, stick, and crystal and dirt to create the earth wand. Now this is probably the least expensive because it's dirt. Also it's pretty much the coolest because it just traps them underground And you can use it for a wall. Just hold shift. Okay, so you hold shift and it will bring the ground up. Here up, and you can do this a bunch of times. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And just it'll keep going up until you reach the maximum block height. So another cool thing is, if your floor is made of sand, just say you're in a desert biome, and you have a lot of sand, then you're probably thinking, well, yeah, this is gonna fall. These guys, what we'll do is actually suffocate mobs in the sand. It should, at least, cause it doesn't work 100% of the time. But first time I did it, I was testing it in a desert in one of my brother's worlds. But yeah, it will fall, which is actually really awesome, very effective. So what you can do is, one thing you can do is actually hold shift and then right click with it to make that pillar, and then with that pillar, here's out. With that pillar, you can actually make a really awesome wall. Like boom. And so so you only need a piece of dirt and then crystal gear. It's easier, but not as cheap as just filling it all in with something. Unless you're trying to fill it in with obsidian. I'd make an obsidian floor then. That'd be cool though. Make have an obsidian floor that's 3 blocks. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so now this house is almost untouchable. And so yeah, just put our earth wand back in here. And get rid of those. Next, we will have ourselves an ender one. Now this one is quite a lot different from the others. This time, if you hold it, you won't get a snowball in your office, but an ender pearl. This is a ender pearl thing. It has unlimited ender pearls. It's not affected by gravity, and it's much faster than one. Also, you can take a little bit less damage after. So this is a perfect situation. Try not to get away from the creeper. Anyways, so let's do this. Woo. Woo. Ah, I'm gonna die. Again. Okay, so game mode 1. Yes, I didn't type it right this time. Okay. So yeah, ender wand, and then we have to. And then this the last one, also the most expensive because it requires an emerald, rarest orb. It says rarest diamond, except only spawns in Spring Hills. So I'm making it about twice as rare as diamond. So the life wand though, it's pretty cool. It will damage undead mobs. It looks pretty crazy. That's like, I don't know. It does like, I don't know how much damage it does to undead mobs. I think it's like 10 at least. Like 10 damage to undead mobs at least. And it will not hurt this Smoker. It won't hurt him. You see him get red, but that's because of the snowball, and you can't stop that with ender. Not ender. So you can't stop that with. Oops, should I drop my microphone? You can't do that with snowballs. You can't stop it from damaging them. Look at that. But so, okay, Dolphins, I need you to damage me. And there's a special ability where you can shift and right click, basically just to create a regeneration cloud and heal yourself. The regeneration will hurt undead mobs, so that means that zombies can't just go in and attack. They can go and attack you, but you'll be healing while they'll be being damaged by that. So anyway, guys, please leave a like, please subscribe, if you watched the video, and leave a comment down below. Go home. I'm gonna make another video soon.